Man, oh man, we've been on quite the drunken rage, haven't we? In fact, the last video I just made was about a bunch of drunk Philadelphia Eagles fans just throwing beer bottles angrily at 49ers fans after they beat them in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. But today is a little different. In fact, it's a lot more humorous and humiliating. Now, warning, this will cause you to cringe, like a lot, because when I first saw this, I cringed uncontrollably difficult. My whole body was cringing. My asshole was legitimately clenched while cringing because it was just that hard to watch. So that's your warning right there.
Two intoxicated OnlyFans models were kicked off an American Airlines flight in Miami after refusing to leave first-class seats they weren't assigned to. But instead of being mortified by the cringy incident, they happily posted these videos boasting about it. Sonia Blanchard and Jordan Lantry caused a viral scene before takeoff, as seen in the viral videos they uploaded to their Instagrams, where they were shouting at airline staff as police were called on board and caused an embarrassing scene.
Do you have your boarding passes?
That's crazy.
No, we don't.
Obviously, we're drunk and you guys don't want to deal with us. We don't have a boarding pass. The that one, cool.
Look at us. Look at us.
No. Where's this one?
Both were charged with misdemeanor trespassing and booked into Miami's Turner Guilford Night Jail. But if that was meant to teach them a lesson, it fell on deaf ears. After their release, the pair bragged about it online, posting mugshots to their followers. Now the influencers are selling merchandise featuring their booking photos and calling their arrest iconic.
Yeah, look at you. Yeah, let's take a hard, long look at you. You two fools are absolutely embarrassing, okay? As if it weren't embarrassing enough to be an OnlyFans model as a career, it's extra embarrassing to get kicked off a plane while drunk in public. Now, that happens to a lot of people. A lot of people are angry on planes. For some reason, the airplane is a perfect place to have a complete meltdown. So I guess this is not very random. Loads of people have meltdowns on planes all the time. So it's not an uncommon thing. But these two are just actively stupid. Like, I have lost all respect for people who specifically do OnlyFans and like porn and all that stuff. Like, they have no respect for themselves. So why would I have respect for them at all? So they don't deserve respect. But I lost even more respect. See, they're in negative respect right now because they're doing this. They're doing this stuff on a plane. And you literally saw in the little video right there that they knew they had no boarding pass and they're drunk, so you don't want to deal with them. Exactly. So they're going to call the cops and they're going to deal with you. And they certainly dealt with you, arresting the two of you bozos, you absolute losers. Now, I have another video to show you. It's pretty much the same video over, just without the voiceover of the news article. So I'm going to show that to you right now.
I'm getting kicked out because I didn't sit in the right seat.
Oh, sorry, I just had a
And those are your two heroes right there. The two absolute losers who really just disrupted a whole plane flight specifically because they were sitting in the wrong seat. Now, sitting in the wrong seat is one thing. That's something that can be avoided without having to be kicked off the plane. But because you two idiots are drunk in public and doing the shit that you guys saw that they were doing, that is when things get a little crazy. Like, okay, we got to do something about these two fools. So let's kick them off the plane. And they were charged with misdemeanor trespassing. You heard that. And obviously they were actually glad about the arrest. Obviously they turned it into a promotion for their OnlyFans, and I suppose they're somewhat good on OnlyFans. I don't know too much about the stars or something like that. I don't know who's the best or who's the worst. The stats don't matter. What matters is that they're two drunk pieces of shit. So, yeah, but let me tell you something right here. These two are clearly suffering from what we in the business call OnlyFans syndrome. It's a very simple disease that they suffer from. Explained in very simple terms. Simply put, the OnlyFans syndrome is just when an OnlyFans model, even during their most humiliating moments like these two losers here, just can't resist the urge to fucking flash their asshole, just go stretch it out of nowhere and promote their fucking pussy everywhere. Like these two fucking idiots. Because why? Why are you doing that, dude? Like, you're actually, like, flipping your asshole in public. Why? I don't get it. And also in that second video you saw, in the first video you didn't see, that guy that was out of the frame in that first video by the Daily Post, or New York Post, excuse me, that guy was not in the frame, so he was not originally there, but in the second one, he was there, and she got, like, in his face, like, brother, why did you have to insult that man by getting in his face, putting your drunken breath all over his personal space? But, I mean, you can't make it up. You can't make it up, dude. Like, I'm stuttering here because I can't find the words to say, just to see how lame these two really are, because it truly is lame. Like, you're already an OnlyFans star. That's pretty lame in itself. Like, if you're making money, fine, whatever, but that's still pretty lame. Like, that's not a real career, and it bothers me that people actually make money off of that, but it is what it is, and obviously they were thrown in jail for the night, so they now have a criminal rap sheet, which is not that bad of a criminal charge. Trespassing, that's something very simple, and I think it said they were held on $500 bond, so that's like chump change for them if they're as successful as they claim they are. So, but anyways, that's all I've got for you today, so thank you very much for listening. I just had to yap about this one, but anyways, thanks again. I'll catch you guys in the next one.